Today, we are going to do a quick episode on the steps that I would take if I was new and wanted to make my first $100 with UGC in the next 14 days. So I'm going to give you a very simple what I would do if I were you in this situation and starting all over. Hello guys, welcome back to the podcast. Happy Monday. I have had the craziest 2 weeks. I am just so busy, so incredibly busy. My coaching business, I'm building another business right now, and UGC has been crazy. This has been maybe my second highest income month of UGC ever, which is so insane. And in the next episode, you guys are going to hear about the November recap. So look out for that, but it's insane. So it's been quite the month over here. Today, we are going to do a quick episode on the steps that I would take if I was new and wanted to make my first $100 with UGC in the next 14 days. So I'm going to give you a very simple what I would do if I were you in this situation and starting all over. You're not going to build out a whole portfolio. We are not doing that in 2 weeks. You're not going to be cold email pitching brands. That is not where you need to start, okay? What you're going to do is first study some UGC ads. If you go to the description in this podcast episode, there's a link to 50 plus UGC ad examples. Go watch all of those. There are really good UGC examples in there. Watch them, study them, and get a good idea of what UGC is and how to create good UGC content. And then you're going to practice. So you're going to do some practice videos with things that you have around your house. The first couple videos are probably not going to be very great. That's okay. You are practicing. You're learning an editing platform, all of the things. You're going to want to get familiar with an editing app. I would recommend either CapCut or InShot. I personally use InShot, but a lot of creators use CapCut. So either one is totally fine. And then you are eventually going to get to a video where you're like, okay, I feel confident about this. I feel like this is a good video. I'm excited about it. And then make a few more. So I want you to have 2 or 3 really solid videos that you feel really good about. And then you're going to get on UGC platforms and you're going to start applying to stuff. So here is a big old list of UGC platforms that you can be applying on. I'm literally so excited. We got our first podcast sponsor, which what the heck? And it's Huel. One of the best things that they have is these ready to drink meals. 35 grams of protein in here. That's literally insane. 27 vitamins and minerals, 7 grams of fiber. It's plant-based. It has all the good stuff in it. And I just love these because I can grab them on the go. This is actually my favorite flavor that they have. It's iced coffee. So I'm literally getting my coffee and my breakfast in one. And also, all these are literally under $5. And their other product that you have to try is the Daily Greens. I freaking love the peach and hibiscus flavor. I love these because they have all the vitamins and minerals. 42 has lion's mane in here, electrolytes, antioxidants, literally all the things. So you can get 15% off of your purchase if you are a new customer using the code PAYED, PAYED. And if you use that code, you'll get 15% off of your purchase. We'll also link a code below. It's just www.huel, that's HUEL.com/PAYED. You can use my code and fill out the post-checkout survey to support the show. All right. Vidsy, Vidovo, Billow, Popfly, Incense, Coley, Upwork, Fiverr, Collabster, Brands Meet Creators, Creator.co, Upfluence, Aspire, JoinBrands, Popular Pays, and there's literally dozens more. There are so many UGC job platforms out there, so there's no lack of places for you to be setting up a profile, applying to jobs. And I would recommend getting on 3 to 5 of these platforms and just start looking through campaigns and applying to ones that you find interesting or products that you align with. And I want you to apply to 100 to 200 of these. It should not take you that long to be applying to these campaigns, maybe like 2 minutes per campaign, because you're just going through, you click on one that resonates with you, and then you write a short blurb of like why you would be a good fit for that project. And then you're probably going to upload one of your example UGC videos that you have. And it's really that simple. So should take no more than 5 minutes for each kind of like application that you're sending in for campaigns. So if you applied to 100 campaigns, that should take you like 6 to 8 hours of your time, which is basically like an hour every day. So if you can just dedicate an hour every day in that second half of those 14 days, you should be able to get 100 of those applications in. And most of these jobs are going to be paying at least $50, some of the like lower paying beginner ones, but you could land a deal up to like $300 depending on what you find. The jobs just are going to be lower paying as you are a beginner and you're learning, and you kind of need to take on lower paying deals just to build up your experience and build up your portfolio. So then you actually have proof behind the fact that you're a good creator and you know what you're doing and you can create content that converts for brands. And if you land 1 to 2 deals through those 100 campaign applications, that's definitely going to get you to $100. So it's really honestly simple. It's probably going to require about an hour of work every day. The first week, just focus on studying content, practicing content, and filming your example videos. The second week, focus on getting onto these UGC platforms and just applying to a bunch of campaigns. At least 100, but if you can do more, then you're going to have a higher chance of landing a deal. The beginning stages of UGC are absolutely the hardest. Like, it is hard because you're doing work that you're not necessarily getting paid for, like setting up your example videos and practicing and like sending out all these campaign applications, and it feels like, oh, I'm like doing this work and not getting paid a lot. And that's totally normal. Like, just know that is what the beginning of UGC is like. You kind of just have to build up your skill set and get your foot in the door in the industry, and that requires some upfront work. But once you get past that beginner phase, it becomes a lot easier, a lot smoother, and you're going to feel like, oh, I'm actually like getting paid what I'm worth. So go try it. Go challenge yourself to just spending those next 2 weeks filming some example videos and applying to campaigns, and see if you can make your first $100 with UGC, because I bet that you can. And if you do, let me know. I would love to hear from you. DM me on Instagram or comment on this podcast episode and let me know if you're going to challenge yourself to do this, or if you did and you made your first $100, tell me. I would love to celebrate that with you. And if you want a more thorough, like 3-month roadmap to starting your UGC journey, building your portfolio, making your first like $1,000, then I would watch my free UGC masterclass. So that's also in the comments of this episode, or you can go to Instagram, DM me the word masterclass, and I will send that to you. But it is like a 40-minute masterclass that just breaks down the whole 3-month process that I would go through if I was a beginner UGC creator and wanted to make at least like $1,000 a month with UGC. All right, and that's all I've got for today, you guys. I'll see you in the next one.
If you want to become a UGC creator and get paid to travel, then my UGC Accelerator is for you. Fast track your UGC career with over 40 video trainings, live weekly Q&A calls, and direct access to me as your UGC coach. You'll get personalized feedback, accountability, and a proven 3-month roadmap to start getting paid UGC deals. Plus, an active community of over 100 other creators also on their UGC journeys. Some students have earned over $2,000 in UGC deals within weeks. And I have students like Lene, who quit her nannying job just 4 months after starting the program because of UGC. Or Katie, who's made over $12,000 in her first few months of pitching. Plus, there's a no-brainer guarantee. If you don't make back your investment in the program, I'll give you a full refund. So if you're ready to take UGC seriously, click the link in the description to learn more.